The topic for Module 5 is family engagement, but before we move on to that topic, let's take a moment to review the key concepts from Module 4, Observation and Assessment. Formative assessment of SEL and APL standards is best approached as a continuum of progress, and it involves a process of gathering information about children in an attempt to better understand and support their learning and development. Observation and assessment of SEL and APL development and skills can be done throughout the day as children participate in daily activities, routines, and interactions. To the extent possible, assessment methods should allow for observation of young children engaged in spontaneous behaviors in familiar settings with familiar people. Assessment in the learning environment is part of, not separate from, curriculum, interactions with children, and teaching strategies. Moving on to Module 5. Module 5 is about using strength-based approaches to engage families in supporting their children's SEL and APL skill development at home. It provides a framework of overarching principles of a strength-based family engagement and explores specific family engagement and communication strategies for the early educator. The module begins with an inclusive definition of families and family engagement and encourages self-reflection about how educators learn social-emotional skills as children. This self-reflection lays a foundation for educators to understand the primary role of parents and other family members in teaching and modeling social-emotional skills. It also helps to develop the empathy for families that will lead to successful family engagement. The module then moves on to exploring the many different types of family diversity that educators may come in contact with, and the impact of culture and diversity on SEL and APL. The importance of being a cultural detective to learn to respond positively to the unique cultures of each family is stressed in this module. The Connecting to the Standards slides in Module 5 use family-friendly versions of SEL and APL standards found in the Connecting to the Standards booklet 2. In past modules, the Connecting to the Standards slides have been more focused on how to support a child in the education setting with particular standard skill building. The family-friendly versions should help educators become more familiar with language that could be used to explain the standards to families, including ways families can support SEL and APL skill development in the home. Module 5 contrasts the strength-based family engagement with a more traditional parent involvement model that was more common in the past. A model of equal partnership and two-way communication between educators and families is strongly recommended, transforming from what is sometimes called a fortress school to a partnership school. Research is presented that documents the positive outcomes that result from positive family-educator partnerships and from family engagement in supporting children's SEL in home. Opportunities early educators have to communicate with families are explored in this module, as are parent materials available on CEFL, now known as Positive Solutions for Families. Module 5 concludes with an examination of what needs to be taken into consideration when communicating with families about their role in supporting SEL and APL skill development for their children. Next, please read and listen to the PowerPoint presentation for Module 5. The link for the PowerPoint presentation, which is posted on YouTube, is found on the Module 5 tab on your course menu. Thanks.